Good evening, dear students. I hope you are doing very well. Today we will talk about the description of English consonants. The essential factors or the main factors or features that are used when describing any English consonants are number 1, voicing, number 2, point of articulation, and then we have manner of articulation. As we mentioned in the previous slide, consonants are classified in terms of voicing, place of articulation, and manner of articulation. So in terms of place of articulation, we have labial, we have labiodental, we have dental, we have alveolar, palatal, velar, and glottal. In terms of manner of articulation, we have plosive, fricative, nasal, lateral, and semivowels. In terms of manner of articulation, we have number 1, plosives or stops, number 2, fricatives, 3, affricates, 4, nasals, 5, lateral, and 6, semivowels. The plosives are p, b, d, t, g, and k. So these plosives, these 6 plosives or stops can occur at the beginning of a word, that means in initial position, at the middle or medial position, and at the end of a word, which means the final position. So English has 6 plosive consonants. These are p, b, t, d, k, and g. The plosives p and b are bilabial. Why they are bilabial? Since the lips are pressed together. While t and d are alveolar. Why alveolar? Since the tip and the blade of the tongue make contact with the alveolar ridge. Now we have the English plosives k and g. So k and g are velar consonants, and they are called velar consonants because the back of the tongue is raised to make a firm contact with the soft palate. So k and g are English plosives or are called English plosives according to the manner of articulation. Also, k and g are velar consonants according to the place of articulation. So the plosive phonemes of English can be presented in the form of a table as shown below. So all these 6 phonemes are plosives. I mean p, b, t, d, k, and g are called plosives according to the manner of articulation. According to the voicing, we can also divide the plosives into voiceless and voice consonants. So the voiceless are p, t, and k, while the voiced consonants are b, d, and g. Also, p and b are bilabial according to the place of articulation, and t and d are alveolar. However, k and g are velar consonants. So now we will talk about each phoneme individually. First, we have the phoneme p, and p is a voiceless, bilabial, and plosive or stop. Again, the phoneme p is a voiceless in terms of voicing. It is bilabial in terms of place of articulation, and it is plosive in terms of manner of articulation. When p is followed by a stressed vowel, it is pronounced with a considerable puff of breath or aspiration. So what's the meaning of aspiration? A slight h is heard after the explosion of p and before the beginning of the vowel. For example, if we pronounce pay, it is just like we are saying hey. as if there is h between p and a. So it is pronounced just like pay, as if there is h between the phoneme p and the phoneme a. Aspiration helps to a considerable degree in the distinction between p and b in particular contexts. The phoneme p can occur at the beginning of a word, which means in initial position. It can also occur in the middle of a word, which means in the medial position. Or also it can occur at the end of a word, which means in the final position. Here are some examples of the phoneme p when it occurs in initial position, in medial position, and also in final position. So in initial position, for example, we have the word part. So p is the consonant and a is the vowel. So part. That's why we call this as CV. So CV means consonant vowel. So C stands for consonant and V stands for vowel. We have also pay, consonant followed by a vowel, which means CV. We have pit, also consonant followed by vowel. We have peak, also the phoneme p is followed by the vowel. In medial position, we have, for example, upper. We have kept, people, stopping. And if we want to analyze the word upper, for example, we will say upper begins with a vowel, so it is V, and then the vowel is followed by P, which is consonant, and then we have the vowel E, so it is V. So V, C, V, which means vowel, and then we have consonant, and then after the consonant, we have another vowel. In final position, also P can occur in final position. We have, for example, stop, we have cup, drop, and up. So here we have V, C, which means vowel, which is followed by consonant, a consonant. So stop, we have the vowel O, and then followed by the consonant P. Cup, also we have vowel, and then the plosive P. The same with the drop and up. So now we have the phoneme B. The second plosive or the second stop is the phoneme B. The phoneme B is a voiced, bilabial, and stop consonant. Again, the phoneme B is a voiced consonant in terms of voicing. It is bilabial in terms of place of articulation, and it is stop or plosive in terms of manner of articulation. The phoneme P can occur also at the beginning of a word, which means in initial position. It also can occur in the middle of a word, which means in the medial position, and also it can occur at the end of words, which means in or at the final position. Here are some examples of the phoneme P when it occurs in initial position, in medial position, and also in the final position. So in initial position, just like in the words buy, bring, bit, boy. In medial position, just like in rubber, abroad, above, and able. And in the final position, just like in the word rub, rope, rib, and cup. Minimal pairs. Minimal pairs are pairs of words that differ in only one phoneme and have distinct or different meaning, such as P and B, pig, big, pill, bill, push and push, cap and cab. So the difference here is only in one phoneme, and of course the meaning is also different. So here we have more examples about B and P as minimal pairs. we have buy and pie. Buy, pie. B, P. Bin, pin. Bat and pat.